What's up, folks? If you're watching this video, then you might be thinking about getting chickens or ducks for your backyard. I don't blame you. Egg prices are kind of driving everybody crazy right now. So, I'm here to tell you quickly the benefits and cons of having this type of duck, which is the Muscovy duck. I think this is a fantastic backyard bird for a lot of situations. So, to go through the list, basically, these birds are really social. They are super friendly. They're willing to make pretty fast friends, especially if you raise them from ducklings. They'll be following you around and wagging their tails at you and letting you pet them. So they're very social. They're also herdable. You can use a long stick to kind of like shepherd them around very easily. And that makes it a lot easier if you have to take care of them and you have to catch them to examine their feet or legs or whatever. If they are tame, that's so much easier, or if you need to take them to the vet. The next thing is that this breed is really quiet. You've probably heard this boy here hissing. He makes that noise, and sometimes the females do too. They hiss. Sometimes they do these little chirpy sounds. Every now and then they let out a honk, but that's only if someone bites somebody else on the butt. So for the most part, this is as loud as they get, which is awesome if you think about like roosters or like chickens clucking really loud, and you believe it or not, normal ducks quack really loud, especially like 6:30 a.m. Saturday morning. No thank you. So this breed is really quiet. They're also really good foragers, and they're omnivores. So they're gonna eat any like grass that pops up and bugs that they find in leaf litter and small rodents and small lizards and any flies or bugs that are in the vicinity. And they also eat pellet food. And so they're really good at like scavenging for things and rooting out bugs and eating whatever's available. They also love treats like lettuce, which is what I'm feeding them right now. They are also, they have these delicious large, like an extra large chicken egg size eggs that the females will lay. And they have a really large yolk. They're very rich. And if you're going to raise these for meat, usually the extra males that we have when we have ducklings, the extra males become meat. And they taste a lot like turkey, and they're quite lean once you take the skin off. They're kind of hard to defeather without tearing the skin, so that's a whole other conversation. But the eggs and the meat are really good. They're also really hardy. We're here in Denver, and we don't provide them with any extra heat. We give them nice shelter so that they can stay warm and cuddle up, but we don't need to give them any extra heat. They're very tough when it comes to the cold, and they are tropical in origin, so they also don't mind the heat. They also are one of the few ducks that don't require a pond. So you see they have the little basin over there, they have the water there to drink from, and we have these little basins which are really easy to empty and fill again. So they get a bath every week or 10 days, but they actually don't need more than something to wash their face in, which is great in terms of upkeep. Obviously, they love a good bath. They also have so I don't know if you can see the size difference, the male and the female. The male is a lot bigger. He's also very strong, so if you want to keep a flock in sort of a more open space and you have some males around, they're very good at protecting the flock. And I'm going to see if I can capture this. They have pretty intimidating claws. They're known sometimes as a land duck. And so they're pretty good at keeping most small predators away. Obviously, if they're up against something like a large dog, there's, no question. But for the most part, they do a pretty good job. And then also, one of the benefits is you have me and my channel, which has come to be this fun little side project, bulk of knowledge on raising these birds and keeping them. So you will have me to ask questions to and to look at the videos. And then the cons, basically, they don't lay eggs as frequently as other breeds. They lay like 2 or 3 weeks on and then 2 or 3 weeks off. So you don't get as much as other breeds. Also, their eggs are sometimes too rich for people's stomachs. So I would say, look on Marketplace, oh, he just caught a fly. That was amazing. Look on Marketplace, look on Craigslist, find a seller of these ducks and ask for a sample egg to try. Make sure that you like it. Make sure it sits well in your stomach. And the other downside is basically just ducks are a little bit messier than chickens. So you can see they like to put things in their water to make it dirty. They like to poop anywhere and everywhere, and their poop is a little runny, so it's like not as clean as a chicken, but again, you know, I mean, they're birds. They're not going to be terribly clean anyway. And yeah, so like a little bit dirty water, a little bit dirty bedding. But otherwise, all of those pros for us have weighed out the cons for the last 10 years. We've been keeping birds of this species, and we love them. And if you have questions, leave them below. If you or friends are considering having backyard birds, check out this video and any of my other videos. If you have more questions, I'm happy to let you know, but I just figured you might want to know about this awesome breed of duck, the Muscovy duck. Thank you. Goodbye.